matches start the game up front for the Raiders. Kovacs and Johnston on defense. We are underway here in Game 3. The Blades possess the puck off the opening faceoff. It's going to slide into the Raiders zone as Johnston goes against Minton. Two starting lines stay on the ice. Charlie Wright at the blue line for Saskatoon. He'll hold this in. Minton trying to center it, knocked away. Seatman right point. Into the corner, here's Lazowski. Brandon Lazowski spins and shoots. He put it off the goalpost. He had Hildebrand beaten cleanly, blocker side. Early bounce goes the Raiders' way as the fans react to that. Sound to the goalpost, down to our left. Raiders turn the puck over. Lazowski again, right across. Seatman fakes the shot. Now shoots through trap. 8 in the series, and they win the face-off. Can they score first here tonight? Oiring left circle. Christensen across. Here's Ritchie. Christensen shoots. That's blocked. Christensen again. Stanek pulls the trigger. Save is made by Gardner, and the rebound swept all the way down the ice by Tanner Mollendijk.
Good puck movement there by the Raiders, but again, a very aggressive penalty kill by Saskatoon as well.
Christensen heads up ice from our left to our right. Raiders, by the way, in their green jerseys tonight. Saskatoon in the whites. Oiring maneuvering through. He'll lose it. And it's sent all the way down the ice again. Raiders from our left to our right here in the first. Blades from our right to our left. Christensen's got the puck for Prince Albert. He's played a lot early. On for Ritchie, who's got 3 points in the series for PA. Stanek cuts his way through, trying to split the two defenders. Couldn't do it. Puck in the corner. Ritchie's trying to corral it. Crocker will. On for Johnston. Just over a minute in the power play. Ritchie's pass disrupted. Back come the Blades shorthanded, but unable to corral it was Vaughn Waterroot. Ritchie's high for sure. Friday night, back at SaskTel Center in Saskatoon. Raiders control off this face-off. Kovacs across. Johnston, Raider captain. Good pass ahead for McMillan. Left wing feed for Matches. 22 goals in the regular season for Matches. Hounding this puck in the offensive zone. Here's Ritchie, left circle, shooting and hit a skate. Never did get to the net. McMillan is after this puck. Lazowski for the Blades, trying to find some room. He'll play it off the glass. Kovacs gloved it down and fired it right back in. Raiders have to tag up. Ritchie's gonna forecheck here. Blades able to break out cleanly. Minton again. He's at the puck a lot early. He'll work this in deep. Christensen goes back for it in behind his net. Minton with the steal. Look out, pass in front. Unable to get a shot away. In tight there was Suzdalev. And the Raiders able to break that up. Here's Oiring near his own blue line. He'll backhand this out to center. Crocker corrals it and sends this in deep. Going to his backhand, but he just outweighted and went to his forehand. Tough break there for Crocker, who fed it up the middle, and it was picked off easily by Armstrong. So the Blades get the opening goal. They're out shooting the Raiders 5-0. It's 1-0 Saskatoon. Right back in comes the Ritchie line. McMillan tried to throw it on net. That got blocked. Charlie Wright on the puck now for Saskatoon. Seatman feeds it up the right wing board. Sidorov, rink wide pass. Here's Wong trying to maneuver his way through. Ritchie took the puck away from him. McMillan plays it off the glass to the line. Held in. Charlie Wright works this in deep. Sidorov on it there. Sidorov, Wong in front, tipped in front by Armstrong, who was bidding for his second of the night. He just put it wide. Blades buzzing in the offensive zone, but it is Ryder Ritchie on the puck now for Prince Albert. Rink wide McMillan. He's at the end of his shift. Raiders are changing. And the Matches able to work this puck ahead past right. Matches cuts into the middle. Matches had it stolen away by Minton before he could get a shot away. Raiders have not had a real scoring chance as of yet in this game. Matches in front of his bench. His pass goes off a skate. Look out. Back come the Blades. 3-on-2. Suzdalev's in. Fans reacting to something behind the play. Suzdalev across. Here's Minton. Nifty move through his legs. Minton, right wing corner. Matches all over him. Back to Wright. Pass was out of his reach. And so Wright has to retreat to the neutral zone and wrist it right back in. High off the glass. Deep in Prince Albert ice. Suzdalev and on the forecheck. Puck played past him. Seatman goes back to collect it for the Blades. Seatman, right wing pass, Brandon Lazowski. Oh, McMillan took a run at Lazowski and drilled him, but there's 6:41 remaining in the first period. A 2-0 Saskatoon lead. Fraser Minton in the penalty box for the Blades. Raiders back to the power play for advantage collision. Trying to get back in this hockey game. They've got just one shot to this point. Ritchie trying to change that. Here's Christensen on for Stanek. He'll shoot. That one, Karam's wide off a body. Ritchie on the puck again, right wing corner. He'll get it for Crocker. On for Stanek, left circle. Christensen midpoint. Across, Ritchie in and shooting, and he ripped it wide on the glove hand side of Gardner, and the puck hopped over the stick of Stanek. Waterroot able to guide it back down the ice. Blades change the penalty killers with Christensen going back for this puck. Christensen. Left wing pass, Stanek nearly gave it away. Pass was off the mark to Oiring. Raiders have to reset again with about 70 seconds left in the power play for advantage collision. Ritchie for Crocker, disrupted by a Saskatoon stick. Back comes Wong for the Blades. Saskatoon
Goals apiece.
face off to Gardner's right. Raiders control. Dying seconds of the power play. Ritchie pass across. Christensen had to contend with a bouncing puck. Matches wins the battle. Ritchie shoots. Save is made. Rebound. And putting it through the crease was McMillan. He couldn't quite cash in on that rebound opportunity. Boy, McMillan's had his looks in this series. Similar chance he had, I think, at game one that he couldn't convert on from that same spot on the ice. Ritchie on the back check in his own zone. Back to 5-on-5. Raiders 0 for 2 for advantage collision. Later stages of this first period. 2-0 Blades here in game 3. Game 4 back here tomorrow. Ritchie able to deflect this puck into Saskatoon ice. Gardner plays it off the glass. Funny hop in front. Babcock trying to work it ahead in a battle with Matches. Suzdalev ahead for Minton. Stanek, who got dumped there by Minton. Oiring on the puck and shooting. Gardner the save. Rebound. Ritchie couldn't get it to Gardner's left. 3:35 to go in the opening period. Shots 11-4 now for the Blades. The Raiders generate a couple scoring chances on that most recent shift. Ring. Raiders control off the face-off. Here comes Christoph Matches on for Ryder Ritchie. Ritchie's been good here in the opening period. Finds the trailer. It's Kovacs. His shot blocked by Lazowski. McMillan's on the puck. In front, looking for Ritchie, and the pass was just off the mark. And it slides all the way back down into Prince Albert territory. Kovacs across for Eric Johnston. Right wing pass, Ritchie. Center ice logo for Ritchie with some speed. Ritchie cutting his way through before he loses the puck to Nick Andrusiak. Ritchie gets the steal back in the corner. He lost his footing. Andrusiak battling with Ritchie in the corner. McMillan helping out as well. Puck played to the line, and Johnston has to backtrack into the red line area as Kovacs throws this puck back into Saskatoon ice. We're into the final minute of the period for Mr. Mike Steakhouse here in Prince Albert. Babcock, green jerseys from our broadcast right to left here in the second. Saskatoon and the Whites from our left to our right. 2-0 Blades lead. We're underway here in the second. And icing's waved off here as Minton beat out the icing call. Lazowski was loose in the slot area, and he just couldn't quite reach that puck off a setup there from Fraser Minton. Blades go right to work here in the offensive zone. McMillan got spilled. Here's Mullendijk, a slap shot blocked by a sprawling Matches. McMillan went after, I think it was Minton. As those two have words on this shift, collision in the corner. Puck will finally come free to Eric Johnston, but Mullendijk gonna hold this in, and they're gonna Stanek by himself with his line mates changing. Nothing to do there for Stanek. He'll lose the puck and head off to the bench. Onto the ice comes Turner McMillan. McMillan in front. Matches shoots again, and getting a piece of that with the glove was Evan Gardner. That's probably his best stop of the night, as Matches was bidding for his second of the game. Raiders with some momentum here now. It's 2-1 Saskatoon, nearing the 6-minute mark of the second period. Here comes Alexander Suzdalev, maneuvering his way through to the blue line. He'll work this in deep. Blades start a line change. Fans into it again here tonight. Mullendijk for the Blades throws it in. Hildebrand out of his net to play it. Johnston, the Raider captain, just settles things down. Matches across Kovacs. Ritchie waits for this puck near his own line. Mullendijk, nifty pass ahead for Suzdalev. Suzdalev took a hit. Here's Minton in. Minton, there's the shot. Hildebrand, what a save as he robbed Saunderson. Puck still loose. Lazowski for Suzdalev. Hildebrand back up to his skates. A one-timer. Lazowski, rebound. Minton couldn't get it to go. Blades buzzing, but the Raiders survive and get the puck back out to center ice. What a flurry there. In and around Mac on it again for Saskatoon. He's played a ton here tonight. Here comes Suzdalev for the Blades. Cutting in. There's the pass of the shot from Minton. He put it off the crossbar. He had Hildebrand beaten cleanly on the blocker hand side, but he put it off the bar. 2-on-1 maybe for the Raiders. Ritchie on the puck. Good play by Andrusiak to knock it away from Ritchie, who couldn't get it over to McMillan, who was heading to the net. Lazowski plays it to the blue line. McMillan, good play to hold it in for Ritchie. Ritchie walks it and shoots it. He put it wide on the blocker hand side. Goldsmith has to go back for this puck in his own zone. Terrell Goldsmith, left wing pass. Matches is after it. Played away from him. Babcock for the Blades. Right wing pass, Brandon Lazowski. Lazowski through the middle. Lazowski still on it, curling back. Lazowski plays it into the corner for Minton. Fraser Minton along the end boards. Oiring steps into him. Minton comes away with the puck. Dropping for Suzdalev, putting on the brakes. Right wing corner. Suzdalev still on the puck. Kovacs watching him closely. Suzdalev still on it. Good job by Kovacs to stick with the big Russian forward. Wong in behind the net, trying to put it out front. Hildebrand was sealed. Matches partial breakaway earlier in the period. Raiders control off the face-off. Ritchie mid-point to start. Now he'll drift over to his right. Ritchie hanging on to that puck. Saucers it across for Stanek, who's on his strong left wing side right now. Christensen, Stanek left circle, across, there's the pass, Ritchie shoots, and they score! Ryder Ritchie ties the game on the power play. I think Gardner got a piece of it with the glove, perhaps, but not enough. It's 2-2.
Boy, the Raiders showed lots of patience on this power play. Really well set up, well executed. Ryder Ritchie starts out on that blue line, and then he shifts over to the right-hand side, and he's definitely the trigger man. You had Sloan Stanek looking for him. Perfect pass, cross ice, and Ryder Ritchie had all the time to set up to get that shot away.
He sure did. Just looking on the replay here as Gardner came from his right to his left. Ritchie in a prime scoring spot. And yeah, just threw the glove. I thought Gardner had stopped it with the glove, and he got a piece, and it not enough as it goes into the net. And so Ritchie
takes full advantage of it.
So we're all square with under 8 to go in the second. Fans are into it again here tonight. Gardner out of his net. He'll play it around. Blocked off by McMillan, who's hounding this puck against Saunderson. Ritchie in on the forecheck. Ryder Ritchie's now got 4 points in the series after he strikes here for his second goal. And Mollendike's after this puck on the near wing. Stepping into him was Ritchie. Suzdalev's got it at center ice for Saskatoon now. He'll work this in deep, give chase against Eric Johnston. Kovacs missed the puck, pinching up is Saunderson. Ben Saunderson putting on the brakes. Saunderson back. Here's Mollendike walking in and shooting into the glove of Hildebrand, who saw that.
You just cannot afford to take a shift off.
Blades control off that face-off. It's 3-2 Saskatoon. That's a big, big goal late in this period. A pretty good period it's been for the Raiders. Despite being outshot, they battled back to 2-2, and now they're going to play catch-up again. McMillan is going to attack here for the Raiders, dropping for Ryder Ritchie. This line's been good all series. Ritchie shoots from a sharp angle. Gardner fought that off. Gardner does not look as comfortable in the net here tonight as he did in Game 2. That is for sure. He's only faced 10 shots. He's been beaten twice. Saunderson, he'll fire this ahead. Suzdalev's on the puck, putting on the brakes. Suzdalev finds the trailer. It eventually gets to Volatovsky, who throws it on net, tipped in front. Lazowski couldn't get that to go, and the puck squeezed past Suzdalev all the way down the ice as Graydon Seepman goes back for this puck. Seepman watched by his number 21 counterpart Ritchie. Seepman works it ahead. Volatovsky, his number of Gardner, who was deep in his net that time again. Mollendike gets pressured. He'll reverse it to Babcock. Run of the final minute for Mr. Mike Steakhouse in a 3-2 Saskatoon lead. Sidorov, rink wide. Mollendike's on it. He'll get past Matches into the attacking zone. Mollendike putting on the brakes. A nice move. Mollendike still on it. He'll feed it into the corner. Played it behind the net. Sidorov's at the end of a shift. A wraparound. Good play by Hildebrand to poke check him. And Sidorov's tangled up in behind the play. Delayed offside against the Blades. 13 seconds left. One last rush for the Raiders if they hurry, and they will. It's Matches on the left wing side, trying to barge his way through. Matches still on it. 4 seconds. Ritchie cuts in. Fans want a shot, and they won't get one. From our right to our left, Ritchie, McMillan, Matches, Kovacs, and Johnston start for Prince Albert. Minton, Suzdalev, Saunderson, Mollendike, and Lazowski to start for the Blades. And the Raiders play the puck into the offensive zone early here. It came out front. Ritchie across, loose in the crease area, and unable to find it was Matches, and back come the Blades counterattacking. Lazowski putting on the brakes, twisting around. Lazowski still on it, shooting. That knocked the stick out of Kovacs' hands, and the puck caroms to the front of his net. On for Mollendike. Up ahead for Willie James. And play continues. I think James got a piece of that puck. Matches is after it. Can't corral it. Saunderson goes back. On for Mollendike. Under 17 to go in regulation. Mollendike weaves his way into the left wing corner. Volatovsky lends some support there on the puck. Volatovsky for Mollendike. He'll cycle it for Calvert. Rowan Calvert brother of Moose Jaw's Atlee Calvert. Willie James digs the puck free and behind the net. Here's Mullendijk, left point, across. Saunderson, right point. He'll play it in deep. More offensive zone time for the Blades. James, left wing corner, watched by McMillan. Calvert trying to work that puck free, and he will. He'll spin it around, right off the bench, can't keep it alive. He's got to backtrack to his own blue line. Left wing pass, Calvert tips it in and peels off on a line change. Off the bench comes Fraser Minton, battling for that puck along the Zamboni gate with Johnston. Lodwick comes away with it for the Raiders. Ritchie trying to work it ahead, delayed offside against Saskatoon. Minton had to tag up. Sobry goes back for this puck. Not a lot of whistles here in this third. Here comes Lodwick for Ritchie. Ryder Ritchie hanging on to it. Didn't like the read. He'll backtrack now. Johnston, the Raider captain, at the red line. Offensive zone. Oiring by himself. Raiders are changing. And so Ritchie back on the ice after the penalty kill for the Raiders. Prince Albert trailing by 1 at 3-2 here on home ice in game 3. Matches on the puck. He's got a goal tonight. Matches puts on the brakes. Matches back to the left point. Goldsmith. Oh, he had to go through his feet. Out to center. He's got to backtrack here and throw it right back into the Saskatoon zone. Evan Gardner keeps it moving. Seatman gave it away. Here's Matches. Ritchie cutting in. Back for Matches. A shot. Rebound. Ritchie in front. He couldn't get it to go. Did Gardner get the right pad down, or possibly Seatman checked Ritchie before he could put that puck in the net? Hildebrand out of his net to play it. We've hit the 9-minute mark of the third. Ritchie battling for against Hansen. Hofbroggy pins his man to the corner boards. Hansen trying to dig it free. Emerging with the puck is Sobry, who's looked very comfortable here for the Raiders. And there's that quote-unquote makeup call. There's one coming to Saskatoon here as this puck goes up in the air, and it's touched by Hansen. Christensen, a 5-man power play unit. The Raiders win the draw. Christensen couldn't corral it. Wong with the steal, and Saskatoon captain able to just work this puck in deep as Christensen goes back to collect it. Justice Christensen heading up ice. Left wing pass, Aiden Oiring through for Christensen, trying to catch up to this puck, and he does. Control, Christensen, we fanned on the pass, and Minton able to guide it out to center. Minton wants a change, and he'll get one. As Ritchie is on this puck, he'll leave it for Christensen. Ritchie circles in behind. Oiring will hit him with a pass near the Raider blue line. Ritchie through the center ice area. Ritchie cutting in and shooting. He put it off the goalpost. Rebound, Static put it wide. Ritchie was sent flying after releasing that shot. So we've seen posts at both ends here tonight. Ritchie comes within a half an inch of tying the game. He's got the puck again, loose in front. Oiring trying to work it across. Hansen broke that up. Oiring dives, but he can't get the puck. Hansen's away through center, short-handed. A minute left in the Raider power play. Hansen sends it all the way back to Graydon Seatman. Back in the Blade zone. Time ticks away here. Seatman sends it. Oh, how did that not hit the score clock? It goes just below it into the glove of Hildebrand, who keeps it moving. He'll play it behind the net. Wong able to backhand this up for Cedarov. Wasn't played as much here in the third. Back out through center. Christensen goes back for it as he grabs this puck. A pass ahead for Stanek, on for Ritchie. Ritchie tried to dangle his way past Minton, couldn't do it. Back come the Blades. Lazowski barging his way through, and he put it just wide on the blocker hand side of Hildebrand. Another shot got blocked, loose in front, and the Raiders do get it out. McMillan gets up to his skates with snow all over his pants. He'll get the puck for Ritchie, who cuts into the middle. Ritchie hanging onto it and shooting. Save is made. Rebound, McMillan couldn't get it to go, and then he gets dumped there by Andrusiak. Ritchie, Johnston shoots, blocked, pinballing around. Blades will get it out. Maybe a 2-on-1 for Saskatoon. Minton is in, shooting, and getting a piece of that was Hildebrand.
They get right in on Evan Gardner, and what a patience here by Ryder Ritchie.
I mentioned he's reached another level, and he nearly scored again. Oiring to break up this pass. Here comes Oiring cutting in. He tried to dangle his way around right. Couldn't do it. Puck played back out to center. Ritchie back out on the ice. We'll see him a lot in the final few minutes. I'm quite certain of that. Ritchie going wide. Saunderson's right on him. Ritchie in front. Oiring a shot. They score! Aiden Oiring ties the game off a setup from Ryder Ritchie.
Pulling Niall Crocker off this line, throwing Ryder Ritchie out. Double shifting him, and you've got Aiden Oiring, Sloan Stanek, Ryder Ritchie. What a play by Ryder Ritchie to switch this one back. Aiden Oiring, stick down on the ice. Just get this puck going towards the goal. Great play.
Great setup from Ritchie. He's been excellent tonight. And that's one Gardner will again want back as it squeezed through his arm. But the Raiders have tied the game at at 3. Here's the announcement.
Wales has pizza on second. Scored by number 19, Nate.
The night perhaps here in game 3. Back underway in the Saskatoon zone, and Gardner is off to, as you mentioned, to the Gardner's right. Raiders control. Christensen midpoint. Across for Ritchie. In for Crocker. Ritchie right circle. Raiders threatening to take the lead in the late stages of the third. Stanek, Ritchie shooting. Blocked there by Wright. And the puck caroms to the corner. Tyler Parr a chance to clear, and he will as he gets it all the way down the ice. Christensen will roam back for this puck. Stanek's going to circle ahead of him. Christensen with under 5 to go in the third. Here's Oiring at center. Oiring drop pass. Stanek cuts in. Sloan Stanek hanging on to this puck. Right circle. Crocker in behind the net. Niall Crocker back to the midpoint. Christensen, no shot. There's the shot from Stanek, and he powdered it wide. Gardner may have got a piece of that. Fans hanging on every second here at the Art Hauser Center. This puck escapes the zone, so Christensen and Stanek have to go back for it with a minute left in the penalty to Easton Armstrong. Here comes Stanek. He's still searching for his first of the series. Saunderson took the puck away. He'll play it to an open wing, but Ritchie's going to jump on this puck. Ryder Ritchie back for Christensen, midpoint. Ritchie, left circle. Christensen again, midpoint. Shooting through traffic, that got blocked. It hit a man in front. Ritchie, left circle. 35 seconds left in the power play. Stanek, backdoor tip just wide by Oiring. Puck will come free. Oh, Saunderson got hooked. That's going to be a penalty.